What's going on, everybody? Hope you all are having a fantastic day today. Now, today, sadly, we must rant about Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. I know, trust me. I hear it all the time that I have by far one of the most bipolar channels out there when it comes to Call of Duty content. But let's be honest here. Do you guys want me to be real with you, or do you want me to lie to you? You know, I can be positive 24/7 about the game, but then I'll be lying because there's always going to be negatives about the game. And I can be negative 24/7 about the game, but I'm going to be lying then too because there's always going to be positives. I have to have an even mix. You know, if positive things happen, I'm going to be positive about it. If negative things happen, I'm simply going to be negative about it. I'm sorry if a lot of people get pissed off that I can't make up my mind or quote-unquote make up my mind. When in reality, I already have. I really do enjoy Black Ops Cold War. It's just I'm going to rant when something's wrong. You know, just because I enjoy a video game doesn't mean everything's going to be great about it. You know, I love World at War. It's one of my favorite Call of Duty games all the time. But I still rant about it. You know, it's just nature. It's human nature. But today we have to talk about this, and I don't think anybody can possibly say I'm in the wrong for complaining about this, because this is absolutely freaking absurd. And honestly, I was making commentaries in the past about this. It might be really game-breaking. It might determine if people are going to purchase this game or if they're not going to purchase it. And that is the storage space that Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War is going to hold in your video game. Now, if you guys already know, Call of Duty Modern Warfare is like, if not 300 gigabytes, it's extremely close to 300 gigabytes, which is an extremely high number when it comes to storage for a Call of Duty video game. And I've made multiple rants in the past about this because it's ridiculous. No Call of Duty video game should be going up to 300 freaking gigabytes to the point where people have to buy external hard drives and stuff like that just to be able to play a different game. At the end of the day, basically Activision is forcing players to only play COD. Because at that point, you can't really download anything else. You can't enjoy any other video games. Maybe like 1 to 2 other different games. But 300 gigabytes is way too much space when it comes to a Call of Duty title. And if you haven't seen already, Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War is starting off. Keep in mind, starting off, the game is releasing with 250 gigabytes worth of storage. So the millisecond you install this video game, you already have lost 250 gigabytes worth of storage if you're a PC player. I think consoles around 150 to 200 gigabytes. Regardless, that's way too much. That's a stupid amount of space. The game is just starting off. There's no DLC content. There's no insane graphics for this video game. Let's be honest here. The engine is a freaking downgrade from Modern Warfare. Not a complaint. I could care less. But at the end of the day, it shouldn't be this much memory. So by the end of the life cycle of Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, I can already imagine that this game is going to be around the 500 gigabyte space area. Which is just, I don't know what to say. I really don't know what to say. I've been complaining about this issue for a long time because this is really a deciding factor for a lot of people. And I said specifically that if this game was going to go to the same amount of storage as Modern Warfare, people are going to be pissed and they're not going to buy it. And the game isn't going to be there. It's starting there. It's literally starting where Modern Warfare is ending. How? How is this possible? I have to have answers. I mean, the only thing I could possibly think of is that they're basically like pre-giving you all the content, I guess. Maybe they have like a year's worth of content already planned out and added into the video game, so everybody is already starting off with the base storage with all the content, and then they'll, you know, release it and they'll give it to us, but it's already installed into the video game, so there's no download files. Maybe that's the situation. I hope that's the situation. But I highly doubt it. I really highly doubt it. There is nothing in this video game that is worth 250 gigabytes. Literally nothing. Maybe Zombies mode or something like that, but let's be honest here. Modern Warfare is definitely a larger game. I mean, Spec Ops was an open world Spec Ops that had survival, that had multiplayer, and that had campaign. And Black Ops Cold War is basically the same thing. They have multiplayer, they have Zombies, which is replacing Spec Ops, and they have campaign, and then maybe Warzone or whatever they're doing with Warzone is going to be implemented later. But Jesus Christ, Zombies should not be taking up more space than Spec Ops. I mean, Black Ops 3 wasn't starting off with a base of 250 gigabytes. Black Ops 4 didn't start off with a base of 250 gigabytes. I mean, they're pretty close to it now. I think Black Ops 4 is like 220 gigabytes altogether if you want to download it or something like that. But it didn't start that way. It took a full year for it to get to 220 gigabytes. How are you going to tell me that this video game is worth that much? I don't understand. And to actually think that I was going to be playing Modern Warfare for the next seasons to come. Because obviously, as a content creator, I want to be able to post all the Call of Duty content I could possibly get out for you guys. I want to give my opinions. I want to talk about different maps they add into Modern Warfare, different weapons that add into Modern Warfare. Clearly this season is going to keep coming. Clearly they're going to keep updating the game. But how am I possibly, in a million years, going to be able to keep Modern Warfare installed, which is already almost 300 gigabytes, on top of Black Ops Cold War now, which is exactly 250 gigabytes, so far it's already 500 gigabytes altogether between the two games, not including future updates, future patches, and future installations of having Warzone added into Black Ops Cold War, which is going to be a massive update as well. How in God's name am I going to possibly play any other video game I want to play? Cyberpunk, Valorant, Rainbow Six Siege, Battlefield titles. How am I going to play them? How in God's name am I going to touch any of these games if Call of Duty takes up the most space out of all of them combined? I seriously don't see where the storage is coming from. I don't see absolutely anything out of this game that could be 250 gigabytes. Nothing. Like I said, it's a complete downgrade from Modern Warfare. The engine has been downgraded. I don't see the issue here. And on top of that, the Infinity Ward developers even stated that they know that the community's angry that the game is so much storage. They know for a fact. So obviously Activision knows. So why in God's name is Cold War releasing with 250 gigabytes? Did you guys even try? Did you put any effort into making sure the storage size isn't this big? There's nothing in the game yet. This is literally going to be a 500 gigabyte video game. Cold War is going to be 500 gigabytes for absolutely no reason. I swear to God, this game better have the most content I've ever seen. It better have the most weapons out of any Call of Duty game, the most maps out of any Call of Duty game, the most attachments out of any Call of Duty game. It better include Warzone right off the bat. It better include all the zombie maps, tons of zombie maps. It just better include absolutely everything. Because it's mind-boggling to me that this game could possibly start off with 250 gigabytes. This must be explained. Seriously, it's no reason this shouldn't be explained right now. Activision needs to make a public statement saying why it's this much space. And if there's hidden content somewhere that's taking up space that we don't know about, like I said earlier in the video, that maybe they'll release out so we don't have to download it. Maybe we're downloading everything now. But I just highly doubt it. I really don't think that's the case. I legitimately think that this game is just naturally 250 gigabytes worth of storage. And don't get me wrong, just because this game is 250 gigabytes doesn't mean I hate the game, clearly. You know, just because storage is high doesn't mean the game is bad. I love the video game. I thought the beta was great. I had tons of fun with the gunplay. I loved the map designs. I had tons of fun using the streaks, testing out different attachments. The gameplay was there. The gameplay was outstanding, so I'm not telling you guys, don't buy Cold War because it's going to take up all the space. If you enjoy Call of Duty, I do think you'll enjoy this video game. It's just, this is completely unfair because at the end of the day, even though I love Call of Duty, and my whole YouTube channel is based around Call of Duty, and my Twitch streams are all based around Call of Duty and stuff like that, that doesn't mean that the only thing I want to play is COD. I'm a gamer. I'm a gamer just like the rest of you guys. I like to branch out and try other things. What's going to happen when Battlefield 6 drops? What in God's name am I going to do? Because honestly, Battlefield 6 is probably going to be a bigger file size than Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. And it makes sense because Battlefield games are like 2 to 3 times the size as Call of Duty video games. So what the hell am I going to do? What's going to happen? I have no other options besides to buy a crap ton of storage to make sure I can hold all these games, which is, I guess, my go-to option. But I just feel so bad for the casual gamer. The people who just want to, you know, come home from work, sit back, relax, and play a video game because you guys are being forced to spend more money than necessary. You're going to have to go ahead and purchase more storage because there's no possible way you're going to be able to hold Cold War. And if you still enjoy Modern Warfare, you can't hold Modern Warfare. And God forbid, if you don't even want Modern Warfare and you just want Warzone, there's not a chance you're going to be able to hold Warzone along with Cold War and then be able to download and install other games that you enjoy and you want to play. The moral of the story is I just simply do not understand how this game could possibly take up this much space. It's not logical whatsoever. It doesn't make any sense. The only thing I could possibly think of is that we're going to get tons and tons and tons of content when the game releases. And if that's the case, by all means, I'm going to be happy. I won't complain if that's the case. But I highly doubt it, because Modern Warfare is a game that has tons and tons and tons of content. But that wasn't 250 gigabytes right off the gate. Why is this game 250 gigabytes? It's just, I'm done. I'm literally gonna stress myself out to the point where I might faint. I need to stop, guys. Oh my god. If you guys enjoyed today's commentary, don't forget to leave a like, and by all means, if you hate it, leave a dislike. If you're brand new, enjoy the content, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell notification button. Also, want to chat with me, there's 2 ways to do so. I have a Twitter and a Discord. Both those links are down in the description. And also, want to catch me live streams on video games, you could catch me over on Twitch. Link to that is in the description as well. Guys, I hope you guys can get enough space. I hope you guys can hold the games you want. Let's just hope that this 250 gigabyte storage space is actually going to be, worth 250 gigabytes. But guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.